Hello everyone and welcome to week 9 of our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay campaign, The Enemy in Shadows / something else, because, you know,
yes,
we're currently not doing The Enemy in Shadows at this current second.
We are! It's a preview.
now.
Enemy within, isn't it?
Yeah, Enemy Within, Enemy in Shadow, whatever name you want to use, you can use whatever name you feel like.
This is the prequel.
We are our own enemy. That's what we know.
This period of time is called treading water until the second book comes out. Is basically what we're doing.
Exactly.
So
I don't think the stream's up anymore.
No. Can we just play?
No, we should be.
Oh, now it's back. It's back.
Okay.
You must have been dropping frames or something.
No
Anyway.
frames dropped at my end.
Weird.
Yeah, it was black.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Why did you nearly? No, you know what? I'm not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep. You're welcome.
Right, I'm going to leave Discord because that might be using up my memory a bit more. Just keep going. Just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do this.
Introduce yourselves.
Oh, good. I'm JamesCORP, and I'm playing Galfanric Shadowsea. He was a sea elf, and he is now not a sea elf. He is doing something else now.
He's a watchman.
Yeah, he's watching. He's watching men. That's what he's doing. That's what he does.
Oh, a watch elf?
That's
But yeah, it's good. It's fun. He's currently a watchman, and he's the only one who wasn't forced into it because he was a good boy and behaved himself when the others didn't.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Whatever makes you happy at night.
Fine.
Okay.
All right. Claytor.
Hi. I play StrorBard Mithril Basher. I got the name correct. I have a short temper. I am the most sadistic of the group, and yeah,
He likes cheese.
I punch things, and they generally explode. Or get hurt severely. Bohemians.
Bohemians, yes. I'm Bohemians. And I play Tilmann Heffengener. I'm ex-squire and now volunteer watchman for the beautiful city of Aldorf. So I won't get stolen by all those taxmen who want all my money, who already took all my money and my armor and my sword and my everything. Anyway, I'm a watchman now. I'm young, a little foolish, but brave.
Fishy.
I'm Chrundle. I'm Fishy and I'm Chrundle, and I am sitting here counting my money and trying to figure out how much money I have left after paying 75% to pretend to be a noble that's going to get more money afterwards. I really hope I get more money. I mean, if I survive, I'm going to be the best damn
survivor
/ watch sergeant / thief, former thief, temporarily not thief, still very much thief at heart, I guess. So this is both going to be really advantageous. This is like getting in on an inside job is, I guess, what I'm seeing. There's a lot of opportunity getting in at the ground floor in this organization. And I say, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, even if I have to give up like 300 brass pennies, I think, or something. I don't know how much it is. I think it's 300 by my math. So we'll see.
It
was an intro.
And last but not least, our GM, our gracious GM, our nice GM who's nice to us and doesn't treat us like shit, He's lovely. He's our
Man,
GM.
you must have a really bad experience yesterday.
It is our GM who doesn't like, you know, make us have bad shit happen to us, you know, because it's not our fault. You know, he only makes it happen, you know, if it's our fault.
Sometimes.
Our gracious GM Danny on appreciate your GM day. So thank you, Danny,
Thank
for
you.
being for being our GM.
Thank you.
I'll-
James,
happy
it's
to
gone.
have
you.
James, it's gone. Twitch.
No,
Or
it
maybe
hasn't.
me.
No, it's not just you. It looks like it's like waffling.
It's gone. I can't enter again. I'm refreshing. I can't enter.
It'll be fine. Fine. Don't tell
But-
mom the babysitter's dead.
Maybe we can play and then just like, you know,
I mean,
do the
it's-
off-stream kind of stuff, or
I mean, now we're back up again.
Working.
I think looks like Twitch is having intermittent issues.
I'm not
Yeah,
dropping
I
any frames at my end, so
No, I think it's Switch.
Yeah, I think it's Twitch.
all right.
So Danny,
yes. Nice to
You're
be
gonna
here.
Danny, who the hell are you? Tell us about you.
Tell us, Danny. You're a Cuban native, right?
Yeah, I'm a Cuban guy. I live in Sweden.
Flew in Sweden. That's
I only play Warhammer. I'm
Okay.
he's a
I'm a
Warhammerish.
Warhammer nerd. I'm a Warhammer nerd.
Yeah, you
You
fucking.
have
You
an
play some
army.
D&D?
Yeah, do you have an army?
D&D,
Do you have a-
Danny?
you have
Danny,
a-
do you like D&D?
Trevor-
I never play D&D. I think I will lose my soul if I play D&D. Oops.
Damn.
Damn. But that's just because I come from the dark Warhammer world. You know, I don't think D&D will like playing heroes and you know kumbaya. will work
Flashy
for
and
Kumbaya?
lights and colors.
Kumbaya.
Nah, I'm just joking. I think I don't like D&D so much because I find the lore part is kind of like everywhere and nowhere.
Non-existent.
Yeah,
It's very
like,
open-ended. Unless
Depends on
you go with
yeah.
like
you got different planes and you know multiverses and stuff like that. So I really like the Warhammer world. It's still very open, but it's quite you know it have some frames you know to keep
Yeah.
it together. And,
I get you.
And chaos. I mean chaos in Warhammer. That for me is what makes Warhammer chaos. So yeah. So that's
Agreed.
why. That's why I don't have anything about people playing D&D. I think you know as long as you're playing role-playing games, that's you know like I think that saves lives actually. To be honest, any role-playing game save lives. So
For sure.
yes. Any more questions you guys have for me?
Friends, my
you have an
lighthearted...
army.
Do you have a Warhammer army?
Yeah, you got a Warhammer.
I got around yes, but it's mostly 40K. 40K.
Oh,
Okay.
No, 40K.
Yes, and I do have, I think around 250, 300 miniatures already built, and I have a bunch in boxes. You know, just
Of
you know,
course.
dusting.
That's how it
So,
is with models.
Yes. Yeah, but I don't have the time anymore to what's the name? But one thing, I have never played the tabletop Warhammer.
Really?
So I only bought the miniatures for role playing. So that's how I got into Warhammer through role playing, and then you know.
Do you know how I got into Warhammer?
Tell me.
There was a game in the early 90s, late 80s called Hero Crest. It was a collaboration between Games Workshop and MB Games, and that is how I started down the route of Warhammer. So I went from that to Space Crusade, which is also a collab between Games Workshop and MB Games, and then I ended up in Warhammer a few years later. Well, 40k a few years later. My next door neighbour, he brought Rogue Trader, and that was a nightmare to play. There we go. That's my history. I've got a Warhammer army. I've got a High Elf army that I'm intending to sell. I've also got a 40k army, which is a Blood Angel army that I'm probably going to keep. And I've got a load of old models that I want to sell because they're fucking worth money from looking on eBay.
Nice. I would never sell my miniatures. That
me
might
neither.
Forever.
Me neither. I leave it to my kids, and if my kids don't want it, then they can do whatever they want after I'm dead.
Well,
Yes,
it's an army I don't even do. I've got like OOP Necrons, like the really old Necrons, like from.
Okay, so
Let's
Anyway.
go back to Warhammer Fantasy.
Let's get back to fantasy.
Let's get
to,
back
game
to
time.
where she once belonged.
I want you guys to, together tell me the highlights of last game, which, by the way, was one of my favorites. Definitely up there with one of my favorite sessions.
Chrundle was being a racist bastard towards the elves.
That's what you remember?
That's an unfair statement. I don't think I said anything overtly racist.
I heard you from the other cell.
Okay, so tell me what happened last session. Let's just start where you guys start the game last session.
We were trapped.
They were in
a
prison.
cell, watch house or whatever.
They were in the jail.
We were arrested.
Trapped. It's a trap. I mean, we were arrested for no reason.
Why were you arrested?
Because we were not nobles. That's why we were arrested.
Because
I was almost a noble, so we got arrested.
And that's why you're going to be a sergeant and not a foot recruit.
What happened? What happened after? What happened at the cells?
Oh well, Chrundle was treated like a king, and the other lot were just like, whatever, have some water, and that's all they got.
Yeah, we definitely all had breakfast.
We all. You did. We got water because we begged.
Oh, you guys didn't get breakfast? Oh, not bad. I was just trying to go full on with the noble thing so they would buy it, I was asking for breakfast, they brought me breakfast. It'd be all we're noble squires, bring us breakfast.
Or maybe the noble should have asked for all his entourage and get us food,
Yeah.
But you acted like a noble, selfish, and it's okay.
Yeah.
What more happened?
I think it got us off scot-free. Maybe it helped. I don't know. Maybe.
We'll
see.
Visited by Galfaric and his brother-in-law, who's a big shot in the embassy.
Yep.
Or an envoy.
Yep, and it turned out that he'd read all the books to do with, all the books in the library to do with the law of the Empire. So he's probably more versed than most solicitors and lawyers in the city because he's read all of them. And yeah,
probably remembers.
And he
he
agreed to represent the other members of the party in the court session that was happening later that day, I think, as well.
Yep.
Chrundle yet again was racist, so we almost stormed out and didn't represent him and help. But I thought I'd best help everyone else because it's not their fault that Chrundle was being a dick. So we agreed to help.
You have to take this in consideration. He was behaving like a nobleman, and they're just racist and snobbish and all of that. So
yeah, realistically, I just called you out on suddenly showing up in stereotype elf guard. I didn't say anything. I don't think beyond that.
Well, okay, whatever. Racist.
What happened at the trials?
Well, I brought them all pies and a mug of and some ale each, because
really
they hadn't eaten. Except
Yeah,
for
almost,
except for
almost-
Chrundle,
Almost everyone, yes.
because he didn't
Except the one
deserve
who had
any.
breakfast.
Yeah, he had breakfast. I saw him eat breakfast because we came in when he was eating breakfast.
One more.
So we had a nice time in the court. Our defense attorney or whatever representative was I forgot his name. What was your brother-in-law's name? Tal says.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Tal says.
elven envoy.
Yep.
So
who I had
Tal
to.
says-
Let's point that out. It was thrust upon me without any prior knowledge that I was going to be playing him as a character to represent everyone. So it was all pretty much that entire court case was pretty much down to me that you all survived. Really.
Yeah, sure.
And you got past sentence. What was that sentence?
We are with the guard.
For 3 months, 4 months, I don't know. We have to serve in the watch because of we might have injured.
Allegedly injured.
Yeah, allegedly. I mean, there was no proof.
Allegedly.
There's no pictures saying anything. No one
Yeah.
did a little design, a little drawing about us.
No, and I mean, like, realistically, anyone who saw something, I mean, they're not really that capable of saying anything right now.
Yeah. Some lost their tooth and everything. So yeah.
So let's see. There is a couple of things that I want to put before we continue. And the first one is that you guys have a certain jurisdiction for the places you are. You have full jurisdiction in what it's called. 1 second, I don't know if I have it here. Okay.
Yeah, we need a map.
Yes. Let me move it here. So you guys got jurisdiction in the docks district. Let me check here.
James, it's gone again.
What's
Yeah.
gone again?
I think it's just going to keep doing that.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that today. All right.
Okay. Can I continue?
Please,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in keep pointing it out anymore. Because it's just going to keep going. So yeah, please continue, Danny.
We can otherwise have it like off stream later. James.
Yeah. Is that
I know
one
he's-
here? I'm wondering is that.
So
By the way, Danny,
Uh,
I just before you get started, I did put my I took the coins out of my thing and put them on the previous map for you or whatever. I didn't know what to do with
Okay.
them, so
okay, perfect, no problem. I pick it up later.
Yeah, for me, mine is easy. You can take everything.
I already took what? Do you lose 100%?
Yeah. I'm the one who lost everything.
Okay, Tilmann lost everything. Okay, that gonna be interesting.
Well, I had 4 pennies because they already stole 5, and then I lost the rest.
Okay, I will leave you with 4 pennies, I guess. So so this is the, how do I make draw shape? So can you guys see here?
Yep.
Yeah,
So this area over here, that
the
area over
yellow
here,
area. Uh-huh.
yeah, a little bit more than the yellow area between Koningstrasse, Koningsplatz, and the Volkerweg. That's what would be the docklands.
Like that, yeah.
And you guys got full jurisdiction in that area.
Okay.
You got partial jurisdiction. Partial meaning that you don't have the full power of the law in there. It can be seen as a, what's the name? Discourteous or bad ethic to go and boss around in somebody's adjacent areas, but you can still follow crimes or stuff like that in adjacent areas. One thing that,
Investigate. Maybe.
yeah, for example. But you don't have any jurisdiction when it comes about leaving those areas. So for example, you could not like go to the rich quarters, for example, and or you can. I'm not saying that is you cannot, but it will probably lead to problem if you do that.
You mean more problems?
A little bit of extra
Yes.
problems. Also, we're gonna start the game, and we're gonna do first an event. We're gonna do some endeavors, and we're gonna do that for 2 weeks, meaning that the elves only get one. It's not that 2 weeks has passed, but it's a between sessions kind of thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So who wanna go first?
So I only get one?
Yes.
That's
You're
very
an elf.
fast.
You and an elf, and one of them is elf bride. Is
Being
mean-
elfish.
Yeah, you needing to doing your elf business. So let me be clear. 2 weeks has not passed. It's more that we're gonna do that. Maybe us 2-3 days has passed, but you're gonna get the chance to do endeavors for 2 weeks.
Excellent.
Okay.
I
So
can
who
start.
wanna
start.
go and take the event first? Okay, let's see. Bohemians, here we go. Can you read it then?
Can I read it? Yes. Events. Unusual mercenaries. One or more rare mercenaries turn up in a nearby settlement looking for work. Tilmann duelists of great repute, the so-called birdmen of Catrassa, unemployed ogres under the commandment of a halfling captain. A halfling, is it? Or other unlikely bands. The mercenaries will gladly train any characters in any martial skills or talents at a 20% reduction in cost should the characters undertake a training or unusual learning endeavor. Additionally, any character undertaking a combat training endeavor gains a +20 bonus to any relevant tests.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
Well, actually, that's very good because I wanted to spend some XP to learn melee parry.
Okay, who's the mercenaries?
I'm sure you would love me taking the halfling, but I think I'm gonna train parry with the Estalian guys,
Okay, yes.
the
Tillian
Tillian duelists,
yes.
birdmen of Catrassa.
Let's see. Who go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. Let's see. 1 second. Let me just remove this. There we go. GM an event. Here we go.
The exciseman cometh. An unexpected visit by the tax collector with several soldiers in tow sweeps through your local settlement. All characters lose 30% of their funds before any can be spent on endeavors.
How much you had left before?
Basically, I'm at zero. I got nothing. I'm getting base pay now.
No, they're taking 30% of whatever you had left. It's not that much.
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
that all of us or just Clay?
Just him. Just him.
It says all characters loses 30% of their funds before any can be spent.
But that's him. That's his own endeavors, not ours.
All characters. So some endeavors,
Uh-oh.
some events are one player. Some events take place for everybody.
So does that
Oh.
mean unusual mercenaries is anyone? Because it says they'll gladly train any character in martial skills or talents.
Yes.
Okay.
For example, when it says additional any kind of undertaking a combat training endeavor, gain a +20 bonus. So in that case, it's everybody.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, when it
Or
says
a
any
lot of
character
the
in that
fun.
case, yes. So let's see. Another 30% of your money belongs to me.
So
Yay.
I had 14. I rounded up to 5, so I have 8 left.
I'm left with
Or
3.
9
I left. I left.
9.
Okay. 9 left?
Yeah,
Okay,
9 left.
so-
Yeah, my bad. That was my math.
No, don't worry.
How much?
3 brass
Jeez.
pennies for me. I only have 3 brass pennies left.
So
So a third of that would be 1 brass penny.
No. I had 4, so I lost a third, which is a little more than 1, but I cannot lose 2, or else I'll lose 50%.
there we go.
1.
Tilmann.
I have 3 left.
So it's like what, 8 times 12?
There we go. I've got 1 gold, 1 silver, and 9 brass pennies.
1 gold, silver.
So I lose 33 brass pennies,
I had 12.
which is
12,
How much
24,
silver?
36, 3 silver shillings.
so 3 shillings. Just 3 shillings?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Tilmann, you are a 1 brass penny.
No, I had 4, and I lost 1/3 only.
Yep, 3.
3.
And Gathari, how much you should have left?
I've got 1 gold crown, 1 silver shilling, and 9 brass pennies left.
Okay. So
I lost
1 second.
115 pennies.
Okay. Let me check then.
115 pennies? What mistake is that?
I lost 1 because I couldn't lose more. Thank you, Claytor.
Anytime.
There we go. How many pennies you had left?
Who, me? 9.
Yeah. Okay. So I gotta give you 3 more.
Okay,
3
so
brass
plus
pennies.
20
There we
bonus.
go. I think yeah. So I took so I guess even in being a part of the watch does not mean that you are exempt of taxes.
We must have
So-
gotten like caught by like the working for the watch tax or something.
Yeah, I got done over by that fucking elf tax again.
Yeah, it's the Watchman tax of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, who wanna go next?
Geez, I'll go next.
Be positive, people.
Moore's Embrace. Oh, Jesus. One of the character's relatives, friends, or allies dies. It could be of natural causes, an accident, or the beginning of something sinister.
Do you have any friends or relatives?
What happened?
Yeah, he has the whole
Uh,
life.
Friends. I mean, like,
You did have 2 characters that I asked you. Maybe one of them maybe died.
maybe one of them dies, but yeah, so I guess, what were my characters? Okay, I need to go find my characters and figure that out if I
Okay.
want to kill one of them.
Okay.
Hey,
I need a minute.
Danny?
I need a minute.
Okay. Okay.
He has to
yes.
set-
Yes,
set some
later.
gear.
for the unusual mercenaries, you can take a talent with a 20% reduction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
80. Military talent.
I kind of want to get Berserk Charge.
Okay. Yeah,
But I-
we're gonna definitely do that.
Okay,
The endeavors, very soon.
Okay.
So, last but not least, James.
Right. What do I get as an elf then?
Let's see.
Oh no. Read it.
Particularly bad incidental weather, whatever. Particularly bad.
Incremental,
Yeah,
yeah.
particularly bad weather arise. For the next adventure, all social skills tests suffers a penalty of 10. Everyone's in a fail mode, and food prices increase by 20% due to spoiling or stored providence.
Yeah,
Provender.
provenders.
Vendor.
I don't even know what that means. That's a word I've never used.
People who give you
Okay.
provides. Yeah,
Cool.
Someone who provides, I guess. So what happened, James?
Supplier.
How is people in Aldorf then?
More miserable than normal, then I guess.
Okay, how is this going out? How is it playing out?
Oh, there's like a lot of civil unrest, I guess. I guess it's going to make our job harder as like watchmen because everyone's going to be like constant. There's going to be constant fights everywhere because everyone's going to be in such a bad mood. So maybe our jail cells are like full to the brim of like unruly bastards that have causing trouble wherever. So that's what I reckon.
Okay, perfect. Now, I want all of you to roll me 2d10.
D100 or just 2d10?
2d10.
8. Or a 6 and a 2, depending on what you want.
7.
Oh, whoops.
9.
I hit a space. 12
Okay,
or 7 and 5.
so
Later, you're
nothing in particular happened to any of you. Now, the part with money. I don't gonna penalize you guys the cost of living. In the book, it says that you actually spend all your money between each adventure. I really didn't like that system, so I have came up with the house rule. I'm gonna discuss it with you, of course. So the house rules goes like this: you need to spend at least 1 day a week, half your status, and you need to spend for the other 6 days of the week your status. So that
7
would
days
be
of our status and 1 day half
so
a status.
one and a half your status is what it costs.
Round up or round down?
Up. So yeah.
The good thing about being a watchman is that our status is very low.
Not mine. My status is silver 3.
Yeah,
my
so-
status is
gotta
silver
pay.
3.
No,
So,
your
like-
status is brass 3 now. James.
No, it's silver 3.
No, I didn't. So yeah. So James keep his status as it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
So what do I have to
Um,
do?
So how much is what does that mean then?
So you spend living. You have to spend half your status at least once a week, and your status for the other 7 days. Since
So one
Warhammer
one
week
and a
in
half.
Warhammer, the Warhammer week in Warhammer is 8 days.
So then for each of the other 7 days, I have to spend my status. So every day I have to spend 3 silver.
So only
it's-
once. Only once.
Only once. Okay.
we're spending one and a half status.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we're spending Clinton and myself. We're spending 4.5 brass. I don't have 4.5.
Okay. Are you gonna borrow money from somebody, or are you taking a shark loan, or?
Shark loan? No, I'm sure somebody's gonna pay for it.
How much
Our
do you need?
Protection.
How much
service,
do you need?
one
One
and a half.
your status.
Right.
No, how many pennies do you need?
2 pennies.
All right, it's gone out of mine. So I'm now down to 19 silver and 7 brass pennies.
Okay.
It's a
No
10
gold?
system, right?
19 silver.
No, it's not. It's old. It's English old money. It's pre-decimalizations.
Yeah.
It's
the money headache. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No,
But
it's fun.
let's see. StrorBard. How much? What is your status at this moment?
Brass
So
3.
you guys remember. Brass 3. So that will be 3 pennies.
Mhm.
No,
and then-
4.5.
Yeah, and then 1.5. A half of 3 pennies will be 1.5. So rounded up to 2, that would be 5 pennies.
Okay.
So I take 5 pennies from you, StrorBard.
Okay. I have 9 silver shillings, so I don't know the division on that one.
Do we
You
get
remove,
like
you remove
is
one? You remove 1 silver shilling, and you get 12 pennies.
Okay.
I assume this is just like essentially like cost of living, like the
Yeah.
money we're paying for food and everything.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So it's 12, and I'd say 5 shillings. So I will give you 7 back. 7 brass pennies. Okay, there we go. Now, Chrundle, how much is your status?
Silver 3, so that would be
1.5.
so one and a
silver.
half rounded up would be 5 silver, right?
No, because it's 4 and you have shillings.
Yeah.
It's 4 and 6.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
So yeah,
4 and
you'll
6
have to do the
silver,
math.
4 silver shillings down, and
6.
Hang on. How? Sorry, I've
6,
got.
so I
I've-
need 8 brass left after.
Yep.
No,
No.
not 8, 10. 10 brass, right?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. Plus 6. I mean,
Right,
12 minus
no.
6.
I'm confused. How long are we spending this money for?
for
1
the 2
week.
weeks.
Yeah, the 2 weeks.
All right, but I only get 1 week, don't I? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
1 week. It's only 1 week.
You-
It's only 1
Yeah.
week.
1 week of money, but it's like 2 weeks of endeavors and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
So-
you can get 2 endeavors, or in your case, 1 endeavor.
James, still 1 for you. You're an elf.
Let's see, Gathanric. So your status is silver 3,
Yeah.
and that will be the same 4.
4 and 6.
Yeah, 4. And
All right.
6.
Well, I need to take this down. So not 19, 17, and 1 brass penny. Right, done.
17.
Oh, but Tilmann, you owe me 3 brass pennies. However much
I
it
only
was.
3 brass pennies. You're talking with Tilmann.
Yeah.
No, 2. Why 3?
Interesting.
Interest.
I'll remember. I'll pay you. I'll remember.
Okay.
So you can take all my money out.
Yes. Sorry about that. Today
again,
is a slow session, but necessary session. Here we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Empire needs our money.
Okay, I think I have taken the money I needed from you guys. So now, your endeavors.
Sorry,
we lost you.
what? Danny, we
Lost
lost you.
Yeah, you broke up for a second.
Can you hear me there?
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
So you can do your endeavors, or you could go to the market and buy something.
I have no money.
I don't have the money to buy what I wanted to buy.
Okay.
I don't have the money out to buy what I wanted to buy.
So endeavors then. Let me get my book. 1 second.
So what did we just write? Was that not an endeavour?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That was the
Events.
cost of living, and this is a
What were the-
household cost
what-
of living.
What were the events
The
for?
events, though.
The events happen before your endeavors.
Okay.
Okay.
1 second. 1 second.
So I think I'm gonna kill off one of the characters that I made as an NPC.
Oh no.
I know, because they haven't been introduced or anything. But I'm hoping Danny has like an idea or something for it. Otherwise, it might just end up being a corpse for us to, I don't know, police, or it might not even be anywhere nearby us.
Yeah, it depends where your characters were.
Yeah, like I didn't have like a strict place for any of them to be. I just kind of wanted to keep them open. So
Okay, let's see.
It could-
Endeavors are on page. Let's see.
I need to get my iPad.
Page 195. They start to start, and they're starting 195.
Yes.
I find this
Since
Oh, there
all
it
of
is.
you at the moment are in the what's the name, in the martial career? No, No, actually not. A watchman is actually in the burger's career, I think.
It is a courtier. Oh no, burger. It's the last one of
Burger.
burger.
Yeah. So
Or the
you
burger man.
you can take any of the general endeavors or endeavors for burgers.
Which are the burger endeavor?
So, Chrundle, who died or got sick or what happened?
Well, if someone's dead, I'm thinking I'm gonna kill off one of the characters I made that is a con artist and an agitator named Ogno Tobognan. And they're short and bald, and I'm gonna say, like, I don't know how you feel about like involving a corpse in like us. Like, would they be found nearby? Danny,
It's up
like,
to you. It's up
I
to
mean-
you how he died. How the circumstances is up to you.
I mean, he was on the run for bailing on a labor camp that he was running, like kind of a slave labor almost, you know.
Oh no.
So I'm thinking maybe we find the corpse in a back alley and it's been there for a few days or something.
Okay.
Or
what do
someone
you
does, and I get the news of it, and my character is like very much not like hurt in any way. It's more like what finally got him in, and you know, like that he survived worse than this. This like is kind of, it's suspicious is what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
maybe things finally caught up to him, but I suspect there's more to the more than meets
Okay.
the eye.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see who. Let's see. Nobody's going to market. I'm getting the sense of that, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we're all poor.
Endeavors then. If you already have an idea of what you're gonna do, please go ahead.
Training.
Okay. So you guys are taking the chance of the unusual mercenaries.
I am.
I'm as well.
Okay.
When
Yeah,
it
I
says
was gonna
any,
train.
any skill, martial skills or talents, is any in our career that they can train us, or any?
No, it have to be any martial skills or talents. So
Yeah.
in this case will be weapon skills and ballistic skills as a characteristics. But no, okay, skills. Yeah, parry definitely is a skill. Yeah.
Yeah. But I meant, is it? It has to be watchman skills and talents, or any, because it says any, but any of our own career, or any, and we just look for
As
any
long as
martial.
it's martial, as long as it's martial skill, yes, you may. So I'm thinking martial skills is in the first hand. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Martial skills in the first hands will be like the melee skills, ballistic skills, maybe dodge.
Disarm, would disarm count as a ballistic talent or a martial talent?
Disarm will count as what's the name? Yeah.
Martial.
Yeah, melee disarm. Could I? Because I have only 50 points to spend, which I wanted to spend in parry. But could I take 30 in parry and 20 in brawling, maybe?
20, 30? No. It don't work like this. So each point, the training the endeavor allows you to train in a skill or characteristic outside of your career. Treating it as if it were in your career in this case. In additional to the normal XP cost, so 1 point of that skill, depending if you don't have any, it costs around 10, I think.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to
Yeah.
take. So
Yeah,
30.
10, and from 0 to 5, it costs 10 points each
Point. Yeah.
yeah, each point. But in additional to the normal XP cost, you must also pay money to the tutor. So it's not free. You are getting a 20% reduction in the cost. Cost is XP plus 1d10 brass pennies. 20% will be 1d8 brass pennies. Where XP is the number of XPs it costs to buy the advance.
Yeah.
Where the XP is the number of XP it costs to buy the advance.
That's only for the unusual mercenaries, right?
The training, the training or unusual learning.
Yeah. So I'm not going with the endeavor. I'm gonna go and spend my XP to buy melee carry.
And then in this case, you would use it to buy your career. And in this case, it would be watch recruit.
Watchman. Yeah. So,
Watch recruit.
so I'm only spending it in watch recruit then. I don't need those
StrorBard.
guys.
What are you? What do you want? What are you trying to get?
It's a skill. Martial skills or talents.
Yes.
So I originally wanted Berserk Charge.
Okay. So that will be unusual learning. It is one thing to pick up a skill that can be readily practiced, quite another to learn something for which one may have no aptitude at all. This endeavor allows you to attempt to learn a talent outside of your career. There is no guarantee this attempt will be successful, though. Meaning there is a good chance you will fail to learn the talent you hope to acquire, expending XP and money to no avail. So there is always a risk by learning talents in an unusual way. You can only learn a talent if you have an appropriate tutor. In this case, the mercenary, you could find somebody there who's a berserker, definitely. In most big cities, there will not be a problem. And if the talent is particularly obscure or you are far from a large city, blah, 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 consult an expert, blah. No. Once you have acquired a tutor that you have in this
Case.
in this case, the fee to train the talent is 2d10 shillings per 100 XP it costs to purchase the talent. If you pay this fee, attempt a hard -20 test using the characteristic or skill most relevant to the talent as determined by the GM. Since you got the unusual mercenary, I will make that to -10.
Well, it says any characters.
Yeah, that's true. You get a +20 bonus, so that would be a 10
0.
plus.
Okay, so 10 plus. Okay.
Yes. Though this is very important. If you succeed, you have learned the talent. If not, you have failed this time, but can try again with a future endeavor and gain a +10 modifier for each failed attempt. So the risk here is both money and experience points. Let's say you roll and you fail that roll, it will cost you both experience points and money.
Okay.
But you got a +10, and you could try to do it again, and next time will be a +20, for example.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So in this
All
case,
right.
he wants Berserk Charge.
Yeah.
So that's
let me
outside of-
see the talent. Let me see
One-
the talent.
133, 133.
Page 133.
Okay. And let me check which skill I should use in that case.
Strength bonus.
Attractive battle rage 133. Berserk charge. Let's see. Max strength bonus. Test melee on a round when you charge. You hold yourself at your enemies with reckless abandon using the force of your charge to add weight to your strikes. When you charge, you gain +1 damage to all melee attacks per levels in this talent. Wow. So the cost though, let me check the cost.
Yeah.
It will be 20% cheaper, right?
Yeah.
And it is right now
200
the
minus
cost
20,
is 2d10.
I mean, the cost
Shillings
of XP,
per experience.
So 2d10 shillings per 100 experience. So roll me 2d10 and then we take 20% out of that.
Oh!
Really cheap. That would
Oh!
be 3 silver
Oh!
shillings, 3 silver shillings and 8 brass pennies.
That's
No.
that's fine. Like, oh,
No.
I was worried I
No,
was
no,
about
no,
to roll max.
4 silver shillings is 12, 24, 36, 48 brass pennies.
I
brass
say
pennies.
just take. I honestly just say take 3 silver shillings at that point because it's just 20% off and not worry about the brass pennies.
but that's per 100 XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that yours is 200 XP, no? The Berserk charge.
No,
Because
that's
it's out-
100.
It's outside
First
of the
level.
career.
Yeah, but it's unusual
Yeah.
training.
It's
Yeah,
unusual
he's
training.
doing-
It'll get you that
he's-
even outside
He's
of
doing
it.
the So now you need to pass a strength roll. You get a +10.
Okay. It's attributes, strength, 10.
Ooh, Time to use those points.
You can reroll. He's gone.
Clay needs to go cry.
You may use your fortune points. I
Okay.
will allow it.
Okay. Wait, no, I don't have any fortune. I only have fate.
No, so your fortune points always are your fortune points are equal to your fate points, and
Oh,
they
okay, I
always
They because
always-
I've used them and hadn't replenished them. Okay.
yeah they always replenish. So
Okay, so I'm gonna use one
okay,
and reroll. There we go. I'll take
there we
it.
go. Yes. Describe it to me. Describe it. How do you learn this thingy?
So the dwarf berserker, I find him and we hit it off as we're drinking, and like he sees that I'm a pugilist, and he's like, "Hey, let me teach you something." And so we go, and like we eventually get kicked out of the tavern for drinking, and then we proceed to like charge and punch the wall, and we might have ran away because there's holes in the wall now.
Okay, I like it. StrorBard, let me take you some money. 3 silver shillings. There we go. Okay, who's next?
I can go next, I think.
What do you want?
I want to get some talents. Is it possible to get more than one? Like to spend, as long as they're things that are in the Watchman career. Like
Yeah.
I'm in Watch Sergeant, so like I have both the disarm talent and the nose for trouble talents that I wanted to get.
Yes, you could pick them up at this moment.
I can pick them up at this moment. I could get disarm though for less because it's a martial skill, right? Or martial talent. Like I could go through the unusual mercenaries.
At 20, the mercenaries we call the training and sharing martial skills talent at 20 reduction in cost. Yeah, but that's if you are doing unusual learning in this case. But you don't have to do unusual learning since you have it at this moment.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
So then yeah, I guess I'm gonna take both of those. Which
Hang on, can I just stop, just so that we're not like, can we not spend experience normally then?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's. Are you not doing an endeavor then?
I mean, training is an endeavor.
Yeah, but that costs you money though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's
No,
if
but
you have
he's,
special.
but that's not endeavor. You can actually just take your talents if you have the experience points for.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm gonna kind of think that like this time that we're spending doing endeavors, I'm spending learning about how to be a sergeant somewhat and tailoring what I'm learning for my talents and stuff around that.
Okay.
So, like, if I'm learning those talents, and I was also thinking of advancing my fellowship, and then maybe essentially having my endeavor be like
What is your endeavors? So this is not endeavors. This is you just spending experience points.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like crafting that, I guess, around what my endeavor would be.
Okay, then we can come back to you.
I'm just thinking, like, wouldn't there be some way to make money as part of this?
Yeah, it's called making money. Yeah. It's called
literally.
The income one. Yeah,
that is the income endeavor.
Yeah, so I want to kind of spend my time.
Just so you know that for my one endeavor that I get, I'm going to be using that to make income.
Okay.
As well, so that we don't, so we can kill two, but.
Automate, rely, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'll use both my endeavors for income then.
Yeah,
because I'm freaking broke.
By the way, you guys, you can reduce your endeavors, so you could take two, for example, two income endeavors, for example.
That's what I'm doing.
So
and that's what I'm doing as well.
I think the only thing you have to do then is to roll your status. Nope.
Roll my status? Okay. What do I roll? Where do I roll?
Right now, exactly how your character makes money. This is intended more for fun, background details, and any through game gather, blah blah blah. You then acquire the incomes you'll start your next adventure with, which is your standard income determined by your status. So it's determined by your status. So you would roll me, what's your status at this moment? Silver 3, you say?
Yeah, silver 3.
So you would roll me 6 d10s.
6?
No, yeah. 6.
I thought it was 3.
Yeah, but he take it twice. Or
right.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
No, I'm taking it twice.
All right, I'm only gonna.
Twice?
I can only do it once.
You only take it once. Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of 10s.
That is a lot of 10s, and there are 2 8s to go with it.
Yes.
Danny?
Yeah.
If it's in between, it's before we become watch? The endeavors?
No. You are already a watch.
But it's outside of the watch stuff, or should I work as a watch?
Yeah, you would take your watch in this case.
Okay.
Of brass 3.
Yes.
Let's see, 50 silver shillings. That's 2 gold crowns on 10 silver shillings.
Also, Danny, you know you made us spend money to like live up to our livelihood.
Yeah.
It says here, in addition to acquiring funds for later use, if you're in, third or fourth level, which he is.
Yeah,
Which Chrundle is.
Oh, that's great responsibility.
This endeavor, you automatically maintain your standing in your career, so he doesn't even need to spend the money he spent beforehand.
What do you mean?
You taxed us the money, not from the tax, but from our living, our standard of living.
If you have attained one of the two tiers of your career path and do not take the income endeavor, which reflects taking care of your obligation, you drop 1 level within your career, reverting from the first level to the third or the third to the second. This costs no experience point, but he did took the income the endeavors. With this step backwards, you will learn less money. If you wish to reclaim your lost career level, you must once again pay the XP cost to re-enter the higher level of your career. So, yeah, he did spend.
No. If
two
you read
endeavors.
last paragraph.
If you wish to reclaim your lost career level, you must once again pay the experience cost to
Are we
re-enter
looking-
the higher level of your
Are we
career.
looking at the
I think
wrong?
you're looking at
Yeah,
different
it sounds like you're
places.
looking at different things.
I'm looking on page 199.
I'm in page 195. So let's see, 199.
Yeah.
Which one?
So
Training.
income begins on 198 and continues into 199.
Yep. In addition to acquiring funds for later use, if you are in the third or fourth level of a career and undertake this endeavor, you automatically maintain your standing in your career. Yeah. And that's what I read before. See with great power on page 195 for details.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So he have to he always have to take at least one income endeavor for keeping his rank.
Status.
Yeah.
And 16 silver shillings, Galthanric. Okay. And there we go.
And how much I roll?
Tilmann, you will be rolling. What are you? How many? You're taking 2?
Yeah, 2 of breast 3.
Okay, so that will be brass 3, 6, 12, 12 D10.
Woohoo! 72 breast pennies.
72. That's 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. 6 silver shillings.
Yeah, but yeah, so I'm giving back the 3 shillings to the elf.
No, you only owe me pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
the 3
holding
brass
pennies.
pennies. Yeah, 3 brass
Okay.
pennies, of course.
Okay.
I'll only take
I
2.
give you-
I only take the 2 and go, yeah, don't worry about the extra one.
That's very generous of you.
What's that called? 1 brass penny there. I take 1 silver shilling. I give you 10 brass pennies. I know
Why?
maybe
Why?
it's
Why? Oh, 72.
yeah. I just broke it. There we go. I hope it's okay with the micromanagement of the money. I hope you guys enjoy that part. I don't know.
I don't mind it. It's like,
Claytor, did you take your second endeavour?
I have not.
Income, I reckon.
I was gonna do income.
Okay. So that will be 6 D10.
Okay, 60, 10.
34, 12, 24, 36. I will give you 3 brass pennies, 3 silver shillings, and then I take 2 brass pennies.
Okay.
Uh,
Hey, I made my money back from that dwarf.
3 and
Yeah,
2
it
brass
was
pennies.
excess almost.
Yeah,
There we go.
there we
Okay.
go.
Before we continue, or there's something that you guys wanna get in the market?
No.
I'm good for now.
I need to get my weapons back from the wherever the gate to the city or whatever.
Oh, true that. So the watch will provide you with I think it is a hand weapon and leather leather jerkin. Or
Will
leather
they provide us with the paperwork to like bear our own personal arms in the city?
They would, but you will still need to pay the tax for retrieving all the things that you got.
That's all right, I want my bow back.
Yeah, I
that's
want all
fine.
my stuff back as
Wait,
well.
I didn't. Well, I only have my armor back.
Because
Yeah.
like realistically, before we go to market, I want to have my gear back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did they commission from you, Chrundle? Do you remember?
They took my
Mail shirt,
mail shirt. Yeah,
and they took. Yeah, that's pretty much.
that's pretty
what
much all they took. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check how much I did put as. 1 second, guys.
1 shilling.
No.
I think it was 1 shilling per stuff.
No. Not really. I had different prices.
Oh.
Yes. Let's see here. Let me check here. Yep. Weapons, 1 silver shilling, if that ranged. Otherwise, it's 3 brass pennies. Armor, 1 silver shilling. Shields, depending of the level of the shield, the cost of it. So let's see. Only to get back your mail shirt, that will be another silver shilling, Chrundle.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that they took from
Can we
me,
use
so-
it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're providing leather, but we can use mail?
No,
You could retrieve.
it's-
You could retrieve your armor if you want to, and you will have like papers of exception at this
But
moment.
that's not my question. Can we use it? Can we have it on us in the city?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if we're acting as watchmen? Yeah.
Yeah, he
I mean,
said that.
I'm
It's
going
just we
to.
gotta pay for her to get it out.
Yeah, you only have to pay for getting it out. Okay, I took 1 silver shilling from you. You are back with your mail shirt. By the way, Chrundle, you also get a badge of office, copper badge, which says sergeant with E instead of an A.
The
Sergeant.
British way.
I'll pronounce it sergeant.
Let's see, Tilmann, are you getting back your stuff?
Yeah,
Yes.
all of it.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay, what was the things that they got the commission from you?
They got a shield, so 2 silver.
How much
My,
is the shield? What level of the shield? Level
Normal,
2?
so level 2. Yeah.
Yep, that's 2
That's
shillings.
2 shilling, 1 for my armor, and 1 for my bow, 1 for my crossbow. So 5 shilling. You can take all my shillings.
Yes. By the way, I think you will be at this moment encumbered. So for next session, we're gonna need to look at that since.
Don't worry.
you
I'm
got-
going to the market to sell my crossbow. So
Okay.
I will do some encumbrance.
Okay.
why
Let's
I'm paying.
see. 2
Yeah.
ranged weapons that.
I will want to go to the market too as well after, but I want. Yeah, I think all of us are going to go get our stuff back.
Two for that, and then your armor will be another 1, and
Yeah,
your
so it's
shield
5.
2, 5. Okay,
Yes. So that's why you can take all my shillings.
5 silver shillings. There we go. Gathanric, for your bow is only 1 silver shilling.
all right. I'll pay that.
There we go. StrorBard.
Mail shirt, 1 silver shilling. That's all they got from me.
Yes. Melcher, 1 silver shilling from StrorBard. Okay, there we go. Okay. Market.
Yes.
By the way, Altdorf is a big city, so everything is possible to find at the right cost. Since things are a little bit, bad weather and stuff like that, as we said, and bad mood, all the prices for everything will be an increase of 20% if you are selling.
Okay. I'm selling.
No, buying. Sorry, buying. Sorry.
No worry. No worry.
Tilmann, you want to sell it?
Yeah.
Do me a haggle roll.
Sure. Where am I?
You
Here
are
I
in the
am.
Königsplatz.
Yeah, I found myself. Tilmann, then haggle. There we go. Do you have a modifier?
No modifiers.
There we go. I will
Okay.
re-roll that.
Okay.
And no modifiers. And that's a lot
Oh,
better.
well,
A
that's
lot
good.
better.
Well done.
Okay. So you manage to, you are able to sell your wares at 50%. So you can get up to 50% of the price of the item that you're selling.
That's the maximum I can get with the 2 levels of success and everything.
Yes.
So I'll get 2 gold and 10 shillings. I'll take
How
it.
much is the,
5.
what are you selling?
The crossbow.
The crossbow. Okay.
And I'm giving for free all the bolts. That's how nice I am.
Okay. So five gold, you said? Wow.
Yeah.
Crossbow so expensive?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Imagine us buying stuff and now selling.
Wow. So yeah,
Yeah.
you get up to 50%. So I will
2.5.
give you,
Let me remove, and I'm giving 7 bolts for free for the
yes,
happy new owner.
2.5. That's 10 silver shillings. 10 silver shillings. There we go.
Removing.
There we go. Okay. What are you guys trying to buy?
How
Let's get-
difficult would it be to find some sort of chain like that Pitbull chain I had, but like with something else written on it? Like, could I get a chain that has like some engraving done on it?
Okay. Let me see. It's too early though. I'm guessing. It would be not that hard to get. I'm just, what is the chapter? I'm just trying to see how much jewels cost. Jewels. Where can I find jewels? Are you guys seeing it?
I
What
think
are
I
you
see
looking for?
jewelry under clothing and accessories, but it just says varies for cost.
Yes, and it's because it varied by
Oh, yeah.
craftsmanship, metal type, and gem value. As a general guideline, common rings without any gemstone cost 10 coins equal to their metal type, where necklace costs 20 coins of the same metal.
Okay,
Without
so
any
then-
gemstones. So one goal would be to find like a silver, 1 gold and 2 silver shillings. And since you are trying to engrave something, what are you trying to engrave?
I want it to say Fresh Prince because it's a gift for Galthanric
Okay.
for not like completely screwing us over after I was shitty to him.
I will take 1 gold and 5 silver shillings.
Okay.
It's made on silver.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Are you buying it? You
Yeah,
find
yeah.
it. You
Haggle.
no problem to find it.
I'll only haggle about the quality. I won't haggle about the price. I want to get the most for my money, not the
You find a decent
I'm gonna pawn it as soon as I get it.
jewel. Let's see. Chrundle takes 1 gold,
How do you like them fucking apples?
5 silver shillings. 5 silver shillings. There we go.
Mhm.
Yep, you have now in your possession Fresh Prince. Anything else, Chrundle?
No, that's all I want.
Okay, Tilmann.
I'm good.
Galthanric.
Galthanric, yeah.
No, I'm alright. I'm good.
Okay, StrorBard.
I am good.
You're good. Okay.
Yep.
Let's take a break, and when we come back, we just get on. So we did the boring part. Well, it's not really boring, but the necessary part before we continue.
All
10
right.
minutes.
Yep. 10-minute break. Right.
Okay.
Don't touch that dough, ladies and gentlemen. Don't touch that dough.